APDS stands for the Afrocentric Personal Development Shop. We are a behavioral health care center, and we specialize in providing prevention, treatment, and recovery of substance abuse and also domestic violence intervention education. Dr. Mariba Kelsey and Dr. Barbara Kelsey, a husband and wife team, started APDS because they felt there was a shortage of culturally appropriate psychological services in the African American community. They felt a need to have services in the environment that people were actually living in their day-to-day lives in. And so substance abuse and domestic violence were two major issues that they decided to address from a holistic perspective. So it wasn't just to provide the counseling part of it, but for that individual, which typically that's what we do, but how could we involve the entire family in it and their environment and provide those services in that arena. The records show that there were over 22 million people who had issues of abuse with alcohol and drugs. And out of that, 15 million of those individuals were with alcohol. And we find a lot of times that when people are drinking, or when they do have domestic violence issues, they have been drinking. What we try to do in this business, because we do what we call cognitive behavior therapy, which is actually involved with helping a person to change their thinking process in hopes of changing their behavior. And the number one thing that you have to do in terms of putting together a good treatment plan is to be able to connect with that individual and relate with that individual so that the counselor and that person can put together the best treatment plan for them to come about to get the outcome of the type of behavior that they want. And so to do that, you got to be able to really relate to them. That's the first piece, is that connection. And the culture plays a major part in that, with the counselor being able to understand where the individual is coming from.